Hi everyone, it's Jess. We're going to do a quick Empties tour today, give you my thoughts on stuff, and then I will probably do another video, but it is a lovely day outside. It's currently Easter Sunday for people who celebrate. If not, at least here, it's 70 degrees and sunny, and the windows are open, and the cats are sniffing all the things, and I cleaned off our patio furniture, and I went for a walk, and I'm tired now. In my iced tea container, because it's now iced tea time, is the Adagio tea Bella Luna Blue. So it looks very intense, but it's really just like a mild, I think it's a white tea with lemongrass and blueberry flavor, and the blue color is from blue pea flowers. So it looks fancy, tastes very mild, is very delicious. So let's go off the teas in the bucket first. We have a lot of celestial seasonings. I think it's really just like where I fall back as to my tea home. First up is Vermont Maple Ginger. This is amazing. It is very gingery, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of maple, and it's just delicious. When I was in Boulder a couple years ago, we went to the Celestial Seasonings factory, and they said that some people will actually use this to make their oatmeal with, so they'll add it to the water that they use to make their oatmeal with, and I bet that that would be delicious. 100% would buy it again. Can't find it in stores, so I have to buy it online. The next is the Watermelon Lime Zinger. This is really high in hibiscus for people who don't like hibiscus, but it's tart. It has a little bit of lime. Not so much watermelon in my opinion, but it's really refreshing, and it's delicious when it's hot outside, or you just want like a bright pick-me-up flavor in the afternoon. Next up we have the Vitamin C Shine. This is kind of orangey, a little bit warm flavored. I really liked it. I don't know, like I didn't buy it for any particular flavor, but it's orange peel, tangerine, blood orange with hawthorn, hibiscus, and blackberry leaves. Again, it was a really great afternoon tea for when I wanted something flavorful, not caffeinated. That's the word I'm looking for. But yes, it was great. The next one I thought was mildly disappointing. So I love a lot of mint teas. This is the Mint Magic Herbal Tea. It is a blend of spearmint, peppermint, chicory, cinnamon, and orange peel. And it wasn't as minty as I wanted. It was a very mild mint. So even traditional like peppermint I thought was like zingier than this. And I don't know if that's the spearmint or if they like backed down on the mint in order to accompany the other things. If you do go to the Boulder factory, I think I've maybe mentioned this before, but they have a spearmint room. So because a mint room, because mint is so aromatic and has all those essential oils in it, they segregate it from the rest of the tea ingredients so that it doesn't cross-contaminate them and everything doesn't end up smelling like mint. And it's just this room, and you walk in and it like immediately cleans out your sinuses and makes your eyes water a little bit, but in like the best way possible. I loved it. I would stay in there all day if I could. Next up is Adagio tea. This is lemongrass and ginger. I think this is from one of their winter packs. I think it's maybe their cold and flu pack. Yeah, it's lemongrass and ginger. Like I drank it. It was fine. I won't necessarily reach for it again. It had licorice root and peppermint in it as well. Sometimes licorice root, although I like it as a flavor, I think is included in stuff to kind of like produce like a slimy texture. So you see it a lot in like throat soothing teas. I don't know if it's interacting with your mucous membranes or if it's actually got some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Some sort of like slimy, like okra has that sort of slimy factor in it. It's controversial to me. Like sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't, depending on the tea. Next is from David's Tea, Blackberry Jasmine Blast. This is a apple green tea scented with jasmine flowers and berries. I thought that this was nice. It made me think of like a bear walking through the woods looking for berries. It does have jasmine in it. I really like the flavor of jasmine, so this was totally enjoyable. Not tea related, but I'm including beverages since that seems to be a big category of my life. This is the Bubly drops from Sodastream. I just finished this one up. This is Blackberry. I really like these. So when Sodastream first came out, they had like flavor drops for making flavored seltzer waters, and I found them really unpleasant flavored. Like they were, what's the word I'm looking for? They were kind of bitter. Excuse me. Can't sneeze yawn. Okay, I'm fine. And so I really stayed away from their various seltzer flavorings, and I would just buy flavored cans. But then I was like, well, I have the Sodastream, why am I recycling all these cans and having to pick them up and whatever? So I saw, maybe before Christmas, that they came out with the Bubly drops, and so far I've really liked them. You can add a little bit more or a little bit less. They are true to the flavors in the cans that you buy, and they don't have any of those weird aftertastes that I think the previous Sodastream flavors did. Okay, so that's beverages. On to makeup and skincare and whatchamacallits. First up is not either of them. It's just like a little razor thingy. I think I got these from Sephora. Just used to like clean up my eyebrows and whatever. It was fine. Used it up. Ooh, we've got 2 Project Pan items. So the first up is my foundation powder. It's done. It's not, you can't see all of the grid, but I, like, even with a stiff brush, cannot pick up any more powder. I really liked this. It was a powder foundation. It had good coverage for me, which is probably like light coverage for pretty much everyone else. But it did seem to sit well on my skin, even if my skin was dry. So I liked it. I will not necessarily repurchase this variety because I don't know that they make it anymore. But I am looking at either the Makeup Forever has a powder foundation, but right now I'm just using the ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer that I bought, and I actually really like that. And if we can ever get out to visit friends, I will probably wear it on a regular basis. But we're getting there. Because I got my first dose of vaccine, got my second one scheduled for Saturday. So maybe we'll be able to hang out with some friends in the not too distant future. Other Project Pan item, the Ordinary Multi-peptide Serum for hair density. This is finally done. Good riddance. At the end of the day, do I recommend purchasing this? Absolutely not. Did it make my hair feel denser? Yes. Does it help with hair loss or hair regrowth? No. Is it a pain to remember to use? Yes. So, I don't recommend it. But also, I don't know that it surprises me. Because there is really not a lot proven to help with hair loss and regrowth, scientifically proven. So I guess I was kind of hoping that it might make my thin hair better, and it did very temporarily. But once you kind of wash it, it's done. Not a Project Pan item, but a favorite item that you've seen before. This is the NIOD Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate. Again, it's just a very thin, almost serum-like moisturizer that you just pat around your eyes twice a day. I really like it. It is very expensive. I am trying something else though. So I'm trying the Good Molecules Mate. It's almost like a ointment. I think they say it's like a gel or something, but it comes in a little metal tube. And yeah, it's like an ointment kind of consistency. But it's nice because even though it's moisturizing and it has caffeine, so it's depuffing, it isn't really fatty, because what I found is with really emollient or really fat-rich moisturizers around my eyes, I get milia. So if I use a light enough moisturizer that's still very hydrating, I get all the benefits of the skin plumping to minimize the fine lines that I've got, but without like making Millia worse, which is great because I don't particularly enjoy them. They're not bad and they eventually go away, but they just don't look great to my eyes. A face lotion that I finished up. This is the Pacifica Dreamy Youth Day and Night Face Cream. I purchased this, so it says powerhouse antioxidants, all skin types, flora cell complex. The reason that I tried this was it had good reviews on Ulta. It's vegan, cruelty free. It had good reviews. It was fine. It had that kind of planty extract scent that a lot of things did that goes away very quickly. It wasn't greasy. It was moisturizing. It was not enough in winter, so I had to use other stuff in conjunction with it. But yeah, it's done. Next is O'Keeffe's Working Hands Hand Cream. This is the daytime version. I really liked the nighttime better because it has oil in it. But this one was fine for work. I wash my hands a lot. It helps protect them. I basically put lotion on every time I go into my office because I wash my hands at least once or twice by the time I get back to my office from being in the lab. So yeah, I liked it. I will keep using it. I like O'Keeffe's products in the tubes. You've seen this bottle before. It is empty again. So this was the Ethique conditioner bar concentrate, and I think that this was in their gentle version, so it was unscented. And basically you like break it up, dissolve it in hot water, pour it back into your bottle. So I'm saving this bottle for the next one because I liked the format and I liked the idea. It wasn't a terribly rich conditioner, but because my hair is really thin and also likes to tangle a lot, and the reason that I like a liquid conditioner is because it really helps me kind of like comb out the knots that I get from washing my hair in the shower, and then helps the comb slip through my hair. Once it's dry, I don't need a lot of conditioning, so that fit the bill. I might see if they've got something else in that same range because I like the general idea. But yeah, great concept. You know, is this the classiest bottle? No, but it's the one that I had. We've got one of their lotion bars now in our bathroom, and what I did was I got a really nice glass bottle with a pump dispenser, and it has like a silicone base on it, so it's very stable on the counter, and you can actually pour the still hot lotion into the bottle and then like shake it to mix it. But you know, for shampoo I didn't want to take a glass bottle into the shower just for safety reasons. First thing in the morning, I'm not necessarily the most coordinated or awake, so a plastic bottle, as long as it withstands the warm product that I'm putting into it, it works for me, and it keeps it out of the recycling stream where it may or may not be recycled, and it keeps it out of the trash. So I really enjoy the Ethique products. We've got, I've got one of their shampoo bars going on right now. I'm using a bunch of their cleanser or household cleaners. So they've got some kitchen and bathroom cleaners. I think they have a line of dish soap that it always seems to be sold out. But I do like the general idea of having a concentrate or a bar product that you can dissolve, because why pay for water if we've got it? And then you can use whatever container you want, or whether it's an aesthetic reason, so I want all of my bottles to look alike, or you want to say I don't want to use plastic at all and I want to use like metal or glass bottles. But it's a fantastic idea, and I like supporting it. So that's Empties for, I guess, March, since it's the beginning of April. Hope everyone's doing well. I'll talk to you later. Bye.